For years, I had no idea how to punch. Some said it would be impossible to teach someone like me the art of punching. So I climbed the highest mountain and met a monk who taught me the art of punching. And now I can teach it to you. That's right, I'm running a new punching dojo. Every type of punch, uppercut, lower cut, kick punches, punches to the left and to the right, every type of punch I can teach in this class. For an easy price of $1,999 per hour, you too could also learn the art of punching. I expect to see you all in my class soon. I played Overwatch since it first released, and I remember how excited I was when they finally announced Doomfist. He was mentioned in the original trailer, he was teased in Numbani with posters, and his gauntlet was in the payload. And then he broke out of jail and took his gauntlet back. He was the most hyped hero to ever come to Overwatch. Do you remember how everybody wanted Terry Crews to be Doomfist? I remember. It was a wild time. Doomfist's real name is Akande Agundimu. Growing up, his family ran a Nigerian prosthetic technology company, and Akande used to compete in fighting tournaments until he lost his arm in the Omnic Crisis and had a prosthetic replace it, rendering him ineligible to compete in the fighting competition. However, he was given an opportunity to join Talon as a mercenary and work for Akinjide Adeyemi, aka the second Doomfist, aka the Scourge of Numbani. Akande quickly climbed the ranks of Talon, and eventually he killed his teacher and took on the title of Doomfist, becoming a leader in Talon. But eventually, Overwatch thwarted him and he was sent to jail. And Talon broke him out pretty easily. I mean, he literally punched his way out, like, jeez. And now he's still out there causing doom with his fist and pissing off every Zenyatta main out there who just wanted to vibe in the backline. Just let him vibe. But now that you know who Doomfist is, let's learn how to play him. Shall we? Doomfist's main weapon is actually his hand cannon. His left arm shoots a bunch of pellets like a shotgun that can do a lot of damage if you're up close, and it's pretty weak from far away. It's a strange weapon since it automatically reloads a pellet every 0.65 seconds, but you don't mind that since it's not really your primary weapon. It's more of a finishing move. You use it to pick off weaker targets or to finish off a combo, and even when it's a little farther away, it can do the necessary amount of damage you need. But the real star of this show is his rocket punch. You can charge up the gauntlet and release it at varying levels, doing up to 100 damage. And if the enemy hits a wall, it can do an additional 150 damage. This means that it will one-shot lower health enemies like hitting a fly with a fly swatter. Besides that, it's very strong and launches enemies away, making it great for bopping enemies off the map and even off the objective for the win.
Round 2.
But Doomfist is all about the combos, so we can't get a full picture of how he works without explaining his uppercut and seismic slam. His uppercut propels himself and his enemies upwards, doing 50 damage, and his seismic slam has Doomfist slam his fist, stunning opponents, and it does more damage the longer he's in the animation, doing as little as 25 damage and as much as 125 damage. There's a blue indicator showing where you'll land, so it's not impossible to maneuver it for all you noobs out there. All of these abilities together form a fearsome chain of combos that you can string together, kind of like a fighting game character. You can uppercut into a punch, or slam into an uppercut, or punch into a slam. It doesn't matter as long as you secure the kill and survive. The uppercut can also knock enemies off objectives, which is pretty funny. Oh, Zarya's off the map! Zarya's off the map! Zarya's off the map! She couldn't touch the point! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
The bread and butter combo you'll want to learn is his slam, uppercut, two-shot, get out combo. It's really simple. You slam, then uppercut, and shoot them twice, then punch the hell out of there. Support players hate this, but trust me, it's incredible when done correctly. And lastly, Doomfist's ultimate is Meteor Strike. Doomfist goes into space. Here in space. And then he slams down and lands on the enemies, doing up to 300 damage. It's a bit slow, so enemies can avoid it kind of easily, but that's okay. It's mostly used more as a way to enter in with all your abilities and secure a kill or two. But non-moving enemies like slow tanks or Bastion are fun to strike down on. It can also help you get to higher areas with ease. And you can also use it to get out in case you're out of options, which I know seems kind of selfish, but come on, you're already playing Doomfist. Nobody's gonna think less of you. So that's Doomfist's kid in a nutshell. So what are you waiting for? Start punching everything you see. Enemies, friends, wannabe boxers, men or women, it doesn't matter. And they say chivalry is dead. So, as someone who has recently learned how to punch, I'm a bit of an expert when it comes to punching, so you're going to want to listen to these pro tips. Number 1. Doomfist can launch himself with his rocket punch far distances by jumping right before launching, which will propel you a lot farther. This is great for getting back to the objective after dying, so you can go back in and die again, because come on, you're Doomfist. Number 2. There are Doomfist rollouts that make his seismic slam and punches go farther and higher than normal, creating some insane plays and kill potential. Every map has them, and if you want to practice, there are great game modes called Doomfist Parkour to better understand where you can go with the fist. Number 3. Doomfist Punch is also a mini stun, so you could use it against big ultimates like Cassidy's High Noon or Reaper's Death Blossom. It's not really the best way to stop those ultimates, and it's probably just better to get out of there, but if you can, go for it. Number 4. Doomfist combos very well in dive compositions since his entire goal is to just get in there, get a kill, and get out. But even without dive, as long as you have a Zarya, you're gonna be fine. She can bubble you to protect your aggressive pushes, and her ultimate with yours creates a wombo combo called Space Jam. This works 99% of the time, and when it does, it's beautiful. Honestly, I hope I get to play the game.
Look at you. That's my boy.
Meteor strike.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, it's so clean.
She just got
Oh,
disintegrated.
and you got the spray off.
Doomfist is my personal favorite DPS character in this game, but Blizzard did just announce recently that in Overwatch 2, they're going to be reworking Doomfist to be more of a tank character, which I understand why, because getting one-shotted by Doomfist is pretty annoying and he can do that to half the cast, but that is kind of disappointing. It won't really matter since Overwatch 2 isn't coming out till 2023, Jesus! But what this does tell me is that they're probably going to be reworking a lot more of the heroes in this game. So much so that I don't think I'll be making any more Overwatch for Noobs videos until Overwatch 2 comes out. I don't want to make a full-on video about Diva or Reinhardt just for it to become obsolete. I'd rather just wait for the new game to come out. And I think a lot of you that are watching right now don't even play Overwatch anymore, so it's not really going to hurt anybody if I don't make a video. It has been almost a full year since my last Overwatch video anyway. Sorry to disappoint anybody, but I'm just trying to be honest with you guys, my subscribers. And I feel like most of you get it. But anyways, back to the video. How is Doomfist for noobs? For noobs, I would honestly say that he's pretty hard to play. Don't get me wrong, punching someone in the face is really easy. Anybody can do that. But when it comes to actually landing his combos consistently, learning all the different rollouts to truly become a master Doomfist, it's gonna take a lot of time and practice to do that. But what do you think? Do you think Doomfist is easy to play or hard to play? Do you think he's bad and needs buffs or broken and needs nerfs? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, I gotta head out and teach my punching class. A lot of people actually signed up, so I'll catch you later. Ya noob.